Hi, I'm Guy Lemire. In my 25 years of business, I've traveled a whole lot. You would think by now I'd be pretty blasé about travel, but it always seems as if I'm more anxious on the road than I am at home. So I wrote this blog post with people who train and present and must travel in my mind, keeping sane when traveling to train. So, it's super rewarding to know that people who live far away from you want the value of your expertise, but it can also cause great anxiety. And I think the reason for that is we become super comfortable with our own environments. We know what our house looks like. We love our dogs and our partners and our routines. When we get out of that, a strange anxiety and out of balance and unwhole feeling can take over us. And many of us worry that that will in fact impact the work that we do in the field. So I've got 8 hints for us who present and travel, or who travel to present or train. The first is make sure to visit the room that you'll be traveling in upon arrival. Hopefully that's the day before. If possible, make sure it's already correctly set up. I know some of these things you can't always do. Contact your host when you get into town, but really carefully consider, do you want to accept dinner invitations? My suggestion is simply that you're selfish. You take care of your own energy, you take care of your own needs, and you wait for the hubbub of socializing for the next day. But that's me. Your personality may say, hey, that would really reduce my level of anxiety to go out with my hosts beforehand. So upon arrival in your hotel room, set it up with your familiar things. I used to travel always with a picture of my partner and our dog. If you have a special hairbrush, make sure you take it out. Take out your clothing, prepare it for the next day. And I've got a word, this is hint number 4 about practicing your presentations. Only do it once, no more. Do not over practice. Number 5, be sure you get physical exercise on the road, even if that just means taking your swimsuit, don't forget that, and just moving your body around in the water. Not swimming, not doing anything that causes great cardio, but definitely moving around, even just walking around the conference center. Don't worry about getting enough sleep. The chances are pretty darn high that you won't, but guess what? I have found over these many years of performing, if you will, that even on 3 or 4 hours of sleep, you're still going to be just great. No one will know that you had that little sleep unless you tell them. And my suggestion is you don't tell them. You can always make up your sleep deficit later. If you have a normal yoga or meditation practice, really try to work that into your travel. And really make sure you eat a healthy, hearty breakfast the day of your presentation. So let's say you spend the night and it's the next morning, you've showered. Be sure you arrive in your training room at least 1 hour before start time. Make sure you get familiar with it. And strangely, many of us already feel familiar with it because our subconscious has been preparing us throughout the evening for this moment. This moment means we're here. We did it. We can relax, be 100% present, and know that we can do what we came there to do at the very best. To the very best of our abilities. We have been preparing all along for this moment, consciously and unconsciously. The work's done. Now all we have to do is relax and enjoy. So those are my words of wisdom for those who travel to present or train. Please send me any questions or insights that you might have about your experiences. I look forward to hearing from you. We'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.